Hello, everybody. It's aspiring broadcast meteorologist Harrison Black, and we got a lot to talk about today. This is the first weather briefing thing that we're doing here, the Toasted Weather soft launch, if you will. This is obviously haven't done one of these before, so we're going to be learning how we're going to do it. But I got a couple things that I want to talk about today, and we got a lot, so let's just get into it. First of all, today, it's a pretty beautiful day across the South. Pretty much partly sunny throughout the majority of the South right now. You have some showers in North Georgia into the Appalachian Mountains, and besides that, it's a pretty beautiful day in the South. Elsewhere, though, an ongoing tornado day going on in the plains. This is just the big radar system. Obviously, right now, not that many storms have initiated so far. We do have some ongoing severe thunderstorms in Oklahoma, but eventually we do expect, obviously, an eruption of development here, and a significant tornado day is certain almost for Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, places like that. So this is the tornado probabilities for today, and obviously there's a 15% chance of a strong tornado, and that's the hatch, a strong tornado, which is EF2 or higher, within 25 miles every given point. So 15% is pretty big. Tomorrow we have an enhanced risk for portions of the mid-south and deep south into the Tennessee Valley, and this one could be relatively significant. Here's the tornado threat. Obviously, there is a 10% hatched, which means that there's a 10% chance of a significant tornado within 25 miles of a given point within that yellow circle you see there. We have a 45% wind probability, not hatched, but that is basically saying that there's a 50-50 chance of damaging wind in the Tennessee Valley tomorrow. And then hail is just your general 15% risk. Your two driving factors tomorrow are going to be tornado and wind. So this is off the HRRR. This is 6 p.m. today. Obviously, you got maybe some scattered showers, but nothing severe, nothing significant this evening. And, as you go into tonight, you could see some thunderstorms develop in North Alabama. But those obviously won't last long. Those could be scattered, but tomorrow is the big day. This is Tuesday at 10 a.m. There's an idea that a lot of these models are putting out that there's going to be some showers out ahead of the main activity. The HRRR says there's not going to be much of anything, and they're going to go on and they're going to be gone pretty much by 3 o'clock, and then you have those scattered storms starting to develop. There's your first wave, probably go through around 6. This one's not showing too much of anything with that first round, though. But the main line, which is going to have those embedded supercells and your really big damaging wind threat, is going to come through around 7, 8. This is 8 p.m. off the HRRR, and as you can see, it has the line going through Athens, down just north of Starkville, maybe down to West Point, Mississippi. This is 11 p.m. It's already past Birmingham. This thing's going to be flying, and it's already down there towards Sylacauga at midnight. So this should be out of the state by the time everybody's getting going tomorrow, but that's what tomorrow's looking like right now. So obviously right now we have a lot going on in the plains. This is the stuff that the Southeast is going to really be handling tomorrow. But right now it's only severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings on the board right now. But we do have scattered storms starting to fire south of Wichita Falls, Texas. And it's really going to start getting going in Oklahoma here in a second. A little bit messier mode than yesterday, than what we saw in Kansas. Obviously, there were multiple significant tornadoes, certainly some violent tornadoes involved in that day yesterday. So this is today. Obviously, you have your surface low on the New Mexico and Colorado border there. That's going to be your initiator for the significant severe weather today. So as you go through tonight, obviously, the entire system strengthens and stuff really starts to fire probably around 4 to 7 o'clock. Probably around that 5 o'clock range is when things are really going to get going. And obviously tomorrow is our day. So you have a surface low right there. This is on the Iowa, Missouri border right there. And that is a pretty classic look for severe weather, albeit relatively late in the season. But it is May. We're still in tornado season. You got to respect these looks, especially when you get something like that. So as the week goes on, Wednesday, there's a marginal risk along the Atlantic coast as that system makes its exit out of the country. And then after that, we calm down for a little bit. Thursday, it's actually going to be pretty humidity free in the south. Relatively dry air is coming in from the north here on the back end of that trough. And I mean, we're going to see temperatures these are high temperatures in the low 70s. And this is May, so this is below average. We have 73 on Thursday, and we have on Friday 70. So it's going to be a relatively cool end of the week. The lows on Thursday night, 55. On Friday night, 48. So it's going to get a little chilly here. So basically, the rest of the week looks pretty event-free. The weekend is looking a little iffy with rain right now. I think nothing widespread. If there's anything, it's going to be just scattered summer-like conditions. But other than that, it should be a pretty good Memorial Day weekend. The humidity will be coming back, and we will be getting that summer feel. But hey, Memorial Day weekend, why wouldn't you want it to feel like summer? Come on now. So right here, before we go, I'll run through what we think tomorrow will look like. This is 2 o'clock tomorrow off of the RRFS. This model does seem to go a little extreme a lot of the time, but this definitely gives you an idea of what tomorrow could look like, hypothetically. So this is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Not much going on, not much developing. Move on here to 4. You finally get some initiation there in Mississippi, and then it really starts to blow up. So this has an idea that you could have supercells form out ahead of a main dry line kind of deal. And as this goes on, this is 7 p.m., 8 p.m., obviously those roll on, and then there seems to be a main line that forms, obviously you can see right there in Florence, and up there towards Pulaski. It really rolls into a line. That's when it becomes the main damaging wind threat. Now there is going to be a little phase in the line where it'll be kind of clumps of supercells, and that's when you could really still have that tornado threat. But eventually the damaging wind threat will take over, and it should be out of the state again by 7 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So the main threats here are going to be tornadoes. Some could be strong, hail, but especially damaging winds. That is going to be your main threat tomorrow. But strong tornadoes are definitely still in the cards, and we should keep you updated here tomorrow on this channel. So I'll see you then. I hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you guys.